and 3 and read down to 6. We have a lot of precepts. I'm sorry I can't hit all of these, but I'm going to go through as many as we can before I get back to the article. Revelation 16 and 3 down through 6. Read it.
Revelations chapter 16 verse 3. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea.
And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea. Okay? Now, as you can see, these are different trumps and different angels working on the waters. Read.
And it became as the blood of a dead man.
And it became the blood of a dead man, like we showed you in that article, in that picture. The blood of a dead man. Read.
And every living soul died in the sea.
And every living soul died in the sea. That's the eventual case when it comes to life in the sea. Of course, you have one prophecy where, okay, a third will die. But eventually, there'll be no sea creatures. Eventually. Read.
Revelations chapter 16 verse 4. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood. And I heard the angel of the waters saying, Thou art righteous, O Lord.
Thou art righteous, O Lord. Read.
Which art and was and shalt be, because thou hast judged this.
And the angels are praising the Most High for judging this world. What happens if you don't have any water? No water, no life. And see, some people don't know. I just found this out a couple of weeks ago. Most people think that these battles, and I thought it for one point, was strictly over oil. A lot of these battles that Israel is doing against these other countries is because they got clean water. They have clean water under them, like Lebanon, like Assyria. So they are fighting for the clean water, knowing that these prophecies are going to come to pass in which people will not have water to drink. I mean, think about it. You think the prophets would have foreseen a day that they would be drinking water out of a bottle? Think about that. You think Christ and the prophets foreseen a day that the only clean water you can drink is water that's filtered and that you have to purchase? Think about that. There is a drought in the earth of good water. And the water that we could drink, because of the eugenic society, they've been fluoridating that. Fluoridation, fluoride in the water, cause serious brain what you would call, it's a mental slowdown. It's a mental slowdown. I forgot what they call that. It's a mental slowdown with fluoride. It dumbs down society automatically. So they put fluoride in the water. They told the dentist, look, put fluoride in toothpaste. Let's take mercury and fill caps and fill teeth with mercury, knowing that it can do damage to the brain. This is what they've been doing to our water. So the water you have on tap is messing with our brains. Okay? This is the big issue here when it comes to water. Finish reading where you have here.
Revelations chapter 16 verse 5.
Go ahead.
And I heard the angel of the waters say, Thou art righteous, O Lord, which art and wast and shalt be, because thou hast judged thus. For they have shed the blood of the saints and prophets.
This is why the Most High is allowing this to happen to the waters. Because some people might think, well, if there's a God, why is he allowing this to happen to all the creatures? Why is this going on? Like, what's the reason? Read it again.
Revelations chapter 16 verse 6. For they have shed the blood of the saints and prophets.
Because they have shed the blood of the saints and prophets. Read.
And thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy.
So because they shed our blood, the Most High has given the world blood to drink. Now they will drink blood. Their waters will run as blood. That's Bible prophecy. Of course, they think they're doing this for fuel, and for fueling their insatiable lifestyles. But really, it was to fulfill prophecy. And the Most High sent an angel that started tainting the waters. He put a spirit on them to drill down there and get that oil up. Okay? They cannot cover this up. And the hole they're showing, BP made an agreement to show the catastrophe. So they show this one hole where oil is sprouting out, and everybody's making a big deal out of it, when that's really not the hole that's bringing forth all the oil. They can't even show that hole. Okay? That was the 6th verse.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Ezekiel 32 and 14. Ezekiel 32 and 14. Ezekiel 32. Future prophecy. 32, 14, and 15. Read it.
Ezekiel chapter 32 verse 14. Then will I make their waters deep, and cause their rivers to run like oil, saith the Most High Power.
Read it again.
Ezekiel chapter 32 verse 14. Then will I make their waters deep, and cause their rivers to run like oil, saith the Most High.
That's Bible prophecy, to make their waters run like oil. That's Bible prophecy. Okay? Now, of course, in this scripture, it goes into the king of Babylon and it goes into Egypt, but Revelations tell you the land that's spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. It's talking about America. That's what it's talking about here. Let's go to Revelations. Go back to Revelations 7. Let's go back to Revelation 7. And hold Revelation 16 also.
Mm-hmm.
You got Revelation 16?
Mm-hmm.
Read Revelation 7 and 1 on down.
Revelations chapter 7 verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God.
Go ahead.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea,
Go ahead.
saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, so we have sealed the servants of the Most High in their foreheads.
So the Most High told them, listen, do not hurt the earth until 144,000 is sealed. To let you know that we're in that time. The sealing of the elect. The leaders that will lead in the last days are in the earth. Read. I got this. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000.
Judah is 12,000 Negroes. 12,000 of the Negro tribe, which is Judah. They have been sealed. Read.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
Reuben is a Seminole Indian. Now, mind you, it's a Seminole Indian along with the Aborigines of Australia. Also, I want to make this clear. The 144,000 have a separate lot than the rest of Israel. Of course, we know that 1/3 of Israel will be saved. That 1/3 after the 90% is gone. There's a 90%, then you have that 10% left, and 1/3 of them will be saved. It's 144,000 out of that small number that will be leaders in the kingdom of heaven. Even though millions of Israelites will make it, the 144,000 had to be sealed. because the 12 disciples were already sealed with Christ. The 144,000 had to be sealed up until our time, up until the end. So if we see these things happening, that's letting us know that these seals have been broken, that the prophecies have been fulfilled. Read.
Revelation chapter 7, verse 5. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
That's the Negroes. Those are the Negroes primarily in America, and you have a lot of them